is because nobody knows you exist. People who should be booked out, but they're not. Busy thinking about visibility instead of actually doing something about it. You ever heard something that makes you want to pause mid-sip and go, oh my, they're right. That's exactly what happened to me the other day. I was listening to Alex Hormozy. Now, if you don't know who this guy is, let me just explain it in a nutshell. Imagine a guy in gym clothes that is yelling business truths that make you question your whole strategy while he's probably hasn't sat in a real chair since 2018. And then he says, if you're not making over 1 million, it is not because you're bad at what you do. It's because nobody knows you exist. Ouch. But also, yes. And the thing is, I've been saying this for years now. I've worked with ridiculously talented service providers, people who should be booked out, but they're not. And why? Because they're invisible. And no, it is not because they're lazy. And I know what you're thinking. No, because they're busy with client work, busy with second guessing what to post, what to put out, busy thinking about visibility instead of actually doing something about it. And I even actually shared this in one of my daily emails recently. If you're not on the list, you are missing the behind the scenes conversations that I don't share anywhere else. And I'm going to leave you the link in the description if you're curious just like me. But I didn't want to just repeat the email in this episode. I wanted to actually expand on it because the truth is, being invisible isn't just about not showing up. Sometimes it's about showing up in the wrong way. So let's go. So let's clear things up, right? Visibility is not about volume. It is not about how many stories you posted today or how many hashtags you squeeze into your captions. And if you didn't know, that is not the thing that we do in 2025 because things have actually changed. Or if you showed up in your threads, in your reels, in your YouTube shorts, and your TikToks in one breath and take a nap, please. Okay? It is about how clearly you are remembered after someone sees you. And here's what I mean. Someone watches it and then they scroll and then they scroll and then you are gone. And that's because the visibility that you may have at that moment has no clarity. You are forgettable. You might be visible, but are you really making an impact? You could be seen and still not be known for anything. And if your words aren't sticking, and I mean sticking in the right way, your business won't either. So let's say you posted, you've emailed, you've maybe shared your offer, and still there's silence. And here's what actually might be happening, right? One, you are not solving the problem they actually care about. They might like you, but they might enjoy your post. But do they actually see themselves in what you actually say? Are you talking about their day-to-day frustrations? And if not, you're just another post and they're gonna swipe by past you like it's gone, gone, gone. Number two, you're offering too much at once. One day, it could be a freebie. The next day, it could be a course. And then it's a group program and it's a one-on-one mindset reel and a cat meme. And you've just confused them. And then people are confused. And when people are confused, they do nothing. Number three, your calls to actions are too soft and vague for a bunch of people that they don't care, right? So let me know if this is something that actually resonates. That is not a call to action. When you say, let me know if this resonates, first it sounds robotic, but it does not, it is not a, a call to action that would make something want to stop and, like, oh, yeah, that resonates. Download this if you're tired of wasting time and something that you actually solve. Now, that is a call to action because you're telling them, and download this if you are tired of wasting time. And then you obviously need to add something that you actually do solve for them. So that is a more powerful call to action than download this, right? Because it is direct and it makes it, and it's not that desperate. You're not searching. No, you're being very, very clear. You're not being clever. So clear ain't clever. Now, first, you might need a signature idea. If someone mentioned your name, would people know what you're known for? And this is the number one reason people don't refer or talk about your offers. Okay. If you're offering, for example, styling, events, coaching, and a bit of marketing help, and maybe you're creating a mood board or two, and you've made it impossible actually for people to actually describe what you do in one sentence. You might be a multi-talented person that is amazing. But when it comes to leads, confused people don't actually buy. So let me put in a box and just at the beginning, okay? Own your core idea or one result or one transformation and make it memorable. Make it for people can actually remember it forever. So I'm going to give you a few examples of how this could actually look for you if you are looking for real service-based businesses. Now, if you're a fashion stylist who's the expert in confidence styling for photo shoots and personal branding. That is very specific, right? An interior designer known for making small rentals feel like custom homes on a budget. Very specific. A real estate expert, right? Who helps newlyweds find investment worthy homes that grow with them. Very specific as well. A coach who helps women set boundaries without guilt so they can actually enjoy their business again. An event planner who's known for intimate brand launches that actually feels like and looks like a Vogue cover. An artist who turns people's stories into bold, one of a kind piece that sparks the conversation. They're actually really short and they're very specific and they're very memorable, but they're very intentional. And that's what makes you referable for somebody to actually reference you to somebody else. If whatever you say that you are, you make it memorable, then that's what will make people actually want to reach out to you. That's what actually makes someone think of you first because your service is what they actually do need. So let me share you mine a little bit so that you actually get the idea because maybe these ones that I gave you are not so much in your wheelhouse and you don't like them, but this is mine. And this is something that I say right now as a mantra when somebody asks me, so what do you do? Oh, I help service-based business owners turn their words into leads using simple strategies that make marketing make sense. If people don't know what you offer, they actually won't buy. So no bullshit, sorry, or you can say no BS. Just simple words that actually do work. That's the thread through everything that I do. Now, let's go to the second one. Now, you got to make sure that you're showing up where your people are actually paying attention. So I know this sounds basic, but You would be surprised of how many people are posting every day on Instagram when all their leads are reading emails, or making LinkedIn posts when their best conversations are happening inside of DMs. Visibility without a direction, it's a really burnout. It's a burnout. I rather you post less, but in the right place with the right words that actually do connect. And even if you hire a virtual assistant, a content repurposer, a ghostwriter, it doesn't matter. No one can make people care like you can. No one. Because only you know how you want to be seen. Only you know how your ideal clients speak and think and scroll. And you actually do know where they hang out, where they are, because you speak to them on a daily basis because they're already your clients. So the people that actually don't know you, they do know. You do know. So when you feel invisible, what are you going to do? It is not always a marketing problem. It is a communication problem. And if you want to fix that, and if you want to start using your words the right way, start with how you explain what you do, not to yourself, but to other people, to them, to the people that want to work with you. And they still maybe don't know that they want to work with you because they're out there. Because remember what I said at the beginning, if you are making that amount of money, nobody knows you exist. If this is something that you would like to actually do this for you and your business, that is why exactly how I made how to speak to your potential clients. And it's one of my most downloadable resources this year because I have a full video walkthrough with no BS. And I share everything and things that I don't even share, not here on the podcast, and things that I don't even share on my emails. I simply share them there because I'm walking you through the guide with me. And this is how I would actually do this and for what this actually works with. So if you're interested, you can grab it right now. I'm going to leave you the link in the description and check it all out. You have any questions, you send me a DM. No problem. Okay. The beauty about this is that this can work for any type of content that you are creating. So if you are tired and you want time to stop being invisible and to be using the right words the right way, and this can actually help you also if you have a team, okay? But not by doing more, but by saying it better. You want to say things better. You want to connect on a deeper level. And you want to connect on how actually make somebody stop and work with you. Then go down, check it out. Have any questions? Let me know. I am here for you. Okay, guys. I'll see you same time, same place next week. Bye bye.